was promised the end of the war in Ukraine. I was promised the price of eggs would go down. I was promised the world would respect America again. And lo and behold, Donald Trump is so poisonous. He's such an active human herpes that an entire nation of Canada is like, you know what? We're going to revitalize the dead in the water Liberal Party and have them win just because we want to ensure that our country does not go down the drain like America did. Like, literally, this dude is so toxic. He revitalized the Labor Party from a 20-point deficit.
That's
It's
true.
remarkable, man. It's like
Gosh,
literally the world is like, America, we have learned from your car wreck, and thank you for showing us the path towards self-destruction. We will take the other path.
yeah, you're right. Wajahat, if I told you 3 months ago that he would have the lowest approval ratings in 7 decades and the economy would be in shambles and he'd be deporting a bunch of children, some 4-year-olds with cancer, would you have believed it?
Yes, because I took him literally and seriously, and because you and me are masochists, we've been following him for 10 years and reporting on it. And not only that, this is the world's worst I told you so. I was at a fundraiser. I think it was 2 weeks after he got elected. So about like almost 3 months ago, right? And I remember this was the upper middle class folks, upper class folks. 2/3 of the room voted for Democrats. A few people voted for Stein. A few people voted for Trump. A few people didn't vote. Again, upper class folks who said, it won't be that bad. We survived the first time, and the guardrails will be put in place. And everything that's happened in April, and I cited the month of April. I cited his attack on students, his attack on immigrants. I cited the potential trade war and recession. And then what happened over the weekend was one of those people called up a friend of mine who was also there. He was the one interviewing me,
Mm.
and he said, this upper class folks said, when Wajahat came and spoke to us, we thought, he's exaggerating a bit, but he was right. And I gained no pleasure. I
Mm.
wanted nothing more to be wrong, Brian, but I just mapped it out. I said, let me think about these policies. I know Project 2025. I know who's in charge. And I think by April, the is going to hit the fan, and a lot of Americans are going to be saying, whoops. And we aren't even in May yet. It hasn't even been 100 days. 100 days is tomorrow, Brian.
Mhm.
And this mother effer has a 39% approval rating. Everything's in the crapper. The price of eggs has not gone down. All the CEOs are warning that shelves might be empty. There was a Seattle port, over the weekend,
Mhm.
folks. That Seattle port was empty. So if that Seattle port is empty, that brings in goods from other countries, and that ship isn't coming.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen in May, June?